Hi everyone, it's Chris from Silverfit, and welcome to all the people that I know that do yoga with me, what seems so long ago at the hub, and welcome to anyone who's sort of transferred for a brief period from the Pilates videos to the yoga, and hopefully you're enjoying them and you're coping with the breathing. If the breathing feels confusing, because it's very different than Pilates, just breathe and that's going to be more than enough. I would suggest with this session we're on the third chakra, on Manipura Chakra, the navel chakra, and the colour, as you can see from my sort of washing on the radiator and my apparel today, the colour is yellow. So this is all meant to be yellow. It looks a bit of a high-vis green, but if you've got the colour yellow in your room or in your abode, then have it near you or just visualize. But I would suggest, because most of the session today, or a lot of it, is standing up, which is quite a shock to our system because we've been working on the floor and in the root chakra, I'd suggest with no more ado you lie down. So lying down with the, let me see if I can get, just with the feet on the floor. So the feet are hip width apart, the chin is tucked down, so you're looking towards your knees. You can maybe see the tips of your knees. Just let the palms, just anything with the palms of the hands, they can face up. You open the shoulders, they can face down. The shoulders are more, let's keep them up. And then bring the soles of the feet together and just let the knees drop out to the side, and bring your fingers, your hands, just to rest on at the site of Manipura Chakra, the solar plexus, the centre, the belly button. And so what you might be feeling here is a stretch on the inner thighs. Shoulders are relaxed, the face is relaxed. Everything is not working. Yes, everything is at rest, which is a better way of putting it. And I'm going to just, whilst you're in this position of relaxation, if it gets too much, just bring the soles of the feet so that the knees are to the ceiling, or go into the preferred Shavasana. You can't see my feet at the minute, but the toes are dropping out to the side. So it's a pose of relaxation, little bit of a stretch here if you want to, But if it gets too much, come back. Okay, and just being with your breath, I'm going to read us a little bit about the nature of this chakra that is the focus of our session today. So being with your breath. And as I've noted, this chakra is associated with the colour yellow, and is related to the solar plexus, the belly, to the sun, and to the element of fire, to a process of combustion. So the digestive, Agni, the site of Agni, which is a sort of yoga or Ayurvedic idea about the digestive fire, resides here. So it's a site of activity. And it's associated with the colour yellow. And this colour stimulates mental activity and is therefore a good colour to use in a study or any workplace or station. So if you're lucky enough to have an office, paint it yellow. When we centre on the solar plexus, as in abdominal breathing, which you might want to sort of start now, just notice how, just draw your breath down to your solar plexus with slowing down the body. The abdominal breathing slows down the body. And we're trying to still the mind and bring equilibrium. Therefore, as in all energy centres, they have a twofold effect, creating energy and relaxation. That's the in-breath brings the energy. The out-breath allows the relaxation. And in visualisation, the colour yellow always reminds us of the sun, The yellow rays bring energy, vitamins, uplift, and a general feeling of well-being. The yellow rays carry positive ions and magnetic currents which stimulate the nerves and strengthen us mentally. Yellow is a good visualization colour because it holds excuse me, so much upbeat energy. Okay, so now from this Supta Baddha Konasana, if that just very gently draw the knees together, take a deep breath in and a loud breath out through the mouth. Deep breath in. Once more. And draw the knees into the chest. Gently rotate. So you're just circling. It's easy out the lumbar spine. Change the direction of that circle. And draw the knees into the chest. Bring the nose to the knees. Exhale. Release. Once more. Nose to the knees to the nose. Exhale and just roll over to one side. Slowly come to a kneeling position. Yep. So let's be in this sort of, some people call it tabletop position. Tuck the toes under. Bring the seat high. We're coming into down dog, and then we're going to walk the feet towards the hands or the hands to the feet to come to a standing position. So exhale. The seat flies high, the dog has a little walk, not a lot. Look to the hands and either bring the hands to the feet or bring the feet to the hands and just drop the head. Then the knees are bent, deep breath in, lift the body, relax, deep breath in until you're coming to a nice standing position and standing in Tadasana. And just looking to the fingertips. Let's take the elbows out in line with the wrists so there's an activity in the shoulders. And then let's take the hands up. You're going to lose my hands here, up towards the ceiling. Let's clasp the fingers. So we've got a little church spire. And take the hands up, the arms go back. Feel the upper arms by the ears. Reach up to the sky, press down. Remember the grounding last time. Exhale. And over to the side. So when we're working with Manipura Chakra, we're working with the abdominals. Lift, and we're working with the ribs and this psoas muscle by this side. And lift. So once more, exhale to the side. Just hold it for a moment. Look to the floor. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale to the other side. And lift. And then exhale down. And a little wriggle through. And then we've got the 4 warrior sequence. It's quite a shock to the system working with this because we're working with energy and activity. Yeah, so if we come into, I'll demonstrate it forward and I'll demonstrate it to the side. So do it with me both times. So we breathe in and we're into warrior 1. Yeah. So a strong warrior 1, back foot stretching into the back foot, pressing down into a lunge, reaching for the sky, the fingers are taut, reaching, and the hips are forward. Then we exhale, and we're still in this lunge, but the hips are along the length of your mat, and we're in warrior 2. Let's go over into a side flank stretch, and back to warrior 2. Back to warrior 1, and then this becomes the tricky bit. We'll just mark it this time, I think. You exhale, the weight goes into the front foot, you reach into the back foot, you reach forward, whoop, into warrior three. Exhale, come up, exhale, and down. So I'll demonstrate sideways this time. Sorry. I'll demonstrate sideways this time on the left side. So big step forward into the side. We're into warrior one. And sorry, I'll do it this way. So the left foot is forward, or the other foot from last time. And the hips are forward. And then I'll bring my navel round. So solar plexus, chakra 3 work, navel round. So the hips are square to the front. And we're in warrior two. Looking forward, middle finger, I am strong. Looking back, I am in the present. I'm not forward and I'm not back. I'm in the present. And then a nice side flank stretch. And then we come back to warrior one. So the hips, again, think of leading with the navel. Here we are. And then we bend the front knee. Come gently, gently forward. Lift the back leg. And here we are. Sorry, I've not got a lot of room to do it. Warrior three. And exhale. Bring the hands to the heart center. So we're going to do that once more. Yeah. So, and we'll do it with more flow. Not faster, but with more flow. So, inhale to warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. Over to the side to side stretch. Come back into warrior one. And then we're going for our warrior three balance. Exhale, forward, whoops, forward, forward, forward. Hope you're not as wobbly as I am. And then exhale back. Swing the hands down. Bring the feet together. Little rest. In Tadasana, empty breaths. Just noticing the breath. If it's anything like mine, it's going 10 to the dozen. There's quite an energetic sequence. The heart, the energy from the solar plexus at work. Last time with this sequence, inhale, left foot forward, we're into warrior one. We exhale into warrior two. So the hips, this comes around there. 1, 2, and then side flank stretch. 3, and back into warrior one. Weight onto the front foot and take the arms forward, or you can take them into aeroplane, but forward, warrior three, exhale and down. Okay, so come to a seated position. Sorry. Yeah, let's come to a seated position. And let's do a few more of these side stretches. So just taking the hands to the heart centre. And just listening to the settling of the breath. And then exhale the hand to the side. And to the other side. So stretching. And down, and take the hands together, stretch up to the side, and up, and to the side, and back. Exhale the hands down, and let's come for boat. Yeah, so this is quite strong. I'll tell you what, let's come for boat. So hands are here, and you're trying, if you see my natural position is here with that big round back, belly's not doing any work at all. So you press the hips forward, and you won't see this in my demonstration because I'm still working on it, but you try and keep your back in this straight position. As if I keep the back straight, I lift to there. My ego wants me to lift to there, you see the back. but you try, it's very strong in this. So too much talking today, let's just go for it. Lift, flex, point, down, lift, flex, point, down. So I'm holding on to the back of the thighs to keep the back straight. Look forward into the medium distance, lift and down, lift and down, both together. Exhale, and it's easier, I think, if you send the energy forward and lift. And then exhale, release, give the legs a little rub. And we're going to come into a kneeling position. And we're going to take on the left knee, you can create a little bit of padding. Not going to be here too long. You can fold your mat if you've got one, or just grab something that's soft and stable. Yeah, and we take, so the knee is underneath the hip, and the foot is pointing forwards. The foot that's out to the side is pointing forwards. I'm going to lift and exhale to the side, and then inhale back. Exhale to the side, inhale back, and then let the hand, same hand as knee, find the floor, and we lift that leg to the side, and we're in a half moon in a kneeling supported position, and let the head be a continuation of the neck. Exhale, release, come to kneeling. So we do this half gate posture again. Let's just sit down and come up. And then on this side, we do the half gaze posture. So you can see my feet, toes are pointing forward, knee to the side, stretch over and up. So you press into this foot as you stretch over. A nice long stretch. And then exhale. We do that once more, stretch over, and then exhale, and then stretch over and lift that leg. So we're in half moon, and exhale, and release. And take the knees wide, sit on your heels if that's available, otherwise just sit in a comfy position. If you're able to get into this position, just walk the hands forward and just come into a child. So we move the head forward into child position. Sit, just staying there, being with the breath. And then from this child position, just walking in and just finding your way to a seated position. And then just walk the hands, stay here and take the hands, the fingers point in and the hands are some way back. We're going to come into tabletop. So we press into the feet, the knees go over the toes. We look forward if your neck's stodgy like mine, or, well, dodgy is the wrong word actually, but mindful of the neck. Looking to the ceiling, lifting, and then exhale slowly down. And just hug, so hugging forward, dropping the head. And we're going to do that once more, yeah? Once more, you can do it with the feet straight, so we can come into, I think it's called Tadasana. We come into that position, which is very strong, or we repeat what we've just done. So we just into that tabletop, and then exhale, release, and just slowly allow yourself to come into a lying posture. So this just feels so wonderful. It's quite a strenuous practice, as you've probably noticed. So Just feeling the shoulders not collapsing, just yielding to the floor. Middle of the back. And just think of your hip bones and they're dropping to the floor. Your palms are towards the ceiling, chin is tucked down. And you're just watching the calming of the breath. Just 1 or 2 empty breaths. Nothing to change, nothing to fix, a thought-free mind. And then bring the hands out into a T shape. So very slowly look to your right and just see that your wrist is in line with your shoulder. And then slowly the head turns to look at the other side and adjust your arms. So one of my arms was way too high. So I'm in this sort of T shape. Just feel into the feet. You might want to walk the heels a little bit in towards your buttocks. On the exhale, let the knees drop to the side and look in the opposite direction to the knees. And then breathe in and lift and just sort of feel the body just aligning itself, you know, from the twist, chin tucked down, no tension in the face, no tension in the shoulders. Exhale, knees to the left, the gaze to the right. And then inhale back to the centre. We're going to do that once more. If you want to make this stronger, you can take your feet just an inch. You can see my feet there, that's a bit too high. I want to just feel the floor an inch or so, and then draw the knees into the chest and over to the side and look in the opposite direction. And then the secret to this, to work into Manipura Chakra, is to breathe in, very slowly lift. The slower you go, the more the tummy muscles have to work. Sorry, I've lifted my feet too high. The closer they are to the floor, the stronger. Looking to the right side. And then breathe in. Come back to the centre. Just draw the knees to the chest. Clasp the hands over the knees. And on the exhalation, just take a moment to think about where you feel most comfortable for the relaxation. So the soles of the feet can be here, the arms can be in a low V, or you can stretch out the legs fully so that the toes drop out to the side, the corners of your mat, and you're in this lovely Shavasana position. The eyes close, let the eyes sink into the back of the head. Going deeper, going inwards. Just imagining the action of the lungs breathing the body. And the energy at Manipura Chakra. Little hot house of energy. And just noticing how with each in-breath there's an energetic pulse, and with each out-breath there's a letting go, there's a release of all the things you don't want. The body gets rid of the toxins, etc. On the out-breath it takes in new life on the in-breath. So just being with that utterly natural process of being. Feeling very relaxed, calm and at peace. And take your concentration to your belly And be conscious of the breath in the belly. Slight lift and fall. Lift with the in-breath. The fall with the out-breath. The ebb with the in-breath. The flow with the out-breath. Just tune into the rhythm of your breath in the belly. And then start to think of the breath in 4 parts. So the inhalation, the exhalation. The inhalation, there's a slight pause. And the exhalation, there's a slight pause. And now visualize a beam of yellow light, like a laser, coming directly into your solar plexus. Imagine this beam as a searchlight or a shaft of pure energy. Feel as though the warmth of the sun is penetrating your belly, filling you with new and vibrant energy. And allow this warmth to spread around your body, going deep within, until you feel as though you are melting into the sunlight, dissolving onto a bed of golden yellow sand. Feel as though you are just suspended in light. Allow this warm sand to support you, to mould into the body, to hold you safe, warm and at ease. And feel as though the colour yellow is now around you, all over the body. You are bathed in a golden yellow light, and you feel completely relaxed and at peace. And then very slowly allow your attention to move away from that place of calm and peace to a noticing of the sounds, smells in the room that you're in. Start to deepen the breath and bring some movement to your toes and your feet and to your fingers and your hands. And gently draw the knees into the chest. And then exhale back into a long Shavasana. And take the arms overhead, clasp the hands, flex the feet, and just take a nice long stretch. Just move the hands to one side, back to the centre, to the other side, and back to the centre. And then exhale the knees back to the chest and roll over onto one side. A nice fetal position, just enjoy the security of that shape. And then slowly find your way. Let's keep the eyes closed today. So slowly find your way to a seated position. And just visualize your navel, your belly button, bright yellow light emanating the energy of the sun, bringing you upliftment for your day. And still with the eyes closed, bring the palms of the hands together and just rub the hands so that you're creating a friction and a warmth in the hands, and then slowly cup them over the eyes. Let the eyes open into the hands and let the fingers spread, and gently draw the hands down to the side. Blinking, opening the eyes, deep breath in and exhale down. And then the deepest breath of your day so far. The palms come together, the thumbs to the heart center, thumbs to Ajna Chakra. Namaste. And thank you everyone for being here, hopefully. And I forgot to say last week, but I've remembered this week, so one learns from one's mistakes. That's why I make so many. Next week is Anahata Chakra, the heart chakra. It's gorgeous. Some traditions associate that with the colour pink, and other traditions, the yogic tradition, associates that with the colour emerald green. So go for the one that has the biggest resonance for you. And hopefully you have a wonderful week. And I look forward to having you all in my mind. Yeah, we will be together again at some point. Don't know yet when. Hopefully where will be the hub, etc. But have a good week, everyone. Take care now. Bye-bye.